So right here by the Mystic Forge, Miani's here, and two of the things that I just bought was Gift of Glory, and Gift of Gliding, both of which I will need for my Astralaria. I also am over here because I'm going to drop my Gift of the Fleet, Gift of the Chalk, Gift of Terrier, and Gift of the Jungle in to make a Gift of Maguma. Yay! All the gifts that I used to make the Gift of Maguma I got for doing map completion in Heart of Thorn zones. So just on the world map, if I go over here to these zones, completion says 100%, 100%, so on and so forth. So as long as you've got 100% over here on the Heart of Thorn zones, you're good to go. To go to World versus World and go to your reward tracks, and you will have to actually do enough World versus World to fill up this reward track to the Gift of Battle. The Gift of Battle, you just do enough World versus World and you get it. It also gives you a couple of Mystic Clovers along the way and some Obsidian Shards, which you will want and need for making your Legendary. So this is in Frostgorge Sound, or Shake Waypoint. If you come right up here where you fight the Claw of Jormag, Rojin the Penitent, he sells you Icy Runestones, and you will need 100 of them. They are 1 gold each. You want to craft a legendary, 100 gold is probably not the most you've spent thus far. So, here you go. 100 gold for 100 Icy Runestones. So, before we get started on the last leg of our Astralaria, there's something important that needs to be done, and that's masteries. You need to have all the gliding, all the Itzel lore, Exalted lore, and Newhawk lore done and decked out in full mastery points. That way you'll be able to buy the Gifts of Insights for each one of these things. So gliding you'd buy from Mayuni, Itzel you buy from the Itzel vendors, Exalted vendors, Newhawk vendors. Alrighty, so I am in Orc Basin. I already bought my Gift of Gliding from Miani in Lion's Arch, so now I gotta buy my Gift of Newhawk. And I gotta swim over here and buy myself...
Wow, that's quality armor.
Thanks.
Gift of the Itzel. And then I gotta go up top and buy my gift from the Exalted as well. And then here's my last gift, the Gift of the Exalted from the Exalted Mastery vendor right here in the center of Terrier. And boom, now we can go drop these in the Mystic Forge. Alright, so I've got my Gift of the Newhawk, Gift of the Itzel, Gift of the Exalted, Gift of Gliding, and Forge. Sweet! So it takes 800 of each one of the currencies for the Maguma zones to buy these gifts. So 800 of the Leyline crystals, 800 of Aurelium, 800 of the airship parts. I am talking to Miani because I need to buy me some recipes. So Gift of Metal, we need that for our Astralaria. So we are going to go ahead and buy that for the weaponsmith. And then we are also going to need a whole bunch of other gifts that are down here. And all of these recipes are 10 gold each, so be prepared. There's the Gift of Metal, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 90 gold just to buy all of the recipes that you will need for the Astralaria. But gotta have it, so here we go. And thankfully these recipes down here, these ones that are for Heart of Thorns legendary making, these ones you only have to buy them the one time, and then if you make any other legendaries for Heart of Thorns, you already have the recipe. Also, it's nice that you can do this on Artificer, Huntsman, or Weaponsmith. It doesn't matter which one, whereas these other ones have a particular something that you have to do it on. So that's nice as well. But anyways, yay, we just spent 90 gold on recipes. So in Lion's Arch, if you go to Fort Mariner Waypoint and you come down here, the Fractals of the Mists, you can enter right here. So just, pick any old tier and enter. And in the lobby, there are kitty cat robots, and one of them sells Ascended Salvaging toolkits. So, Ascended Salvage Toolkit. Alright, so I'm going to basically go ahead and salvage my longbow. If you do armor and weapons, you get a guaranteed drop. Whereas if you don't, then you don't get a guaranteed drop. But this ball of dark energy right here is basically what we're going for. It sucks that I had to salvage that, but at least I got my sigils and whatnot back from it. You will need to use the Mystic Forge. If you do not have all your Mystic Clovers, you will need to make some. Mystic Clovers you can only get either by doing World versus World or PvP tracks, or else you gotta drop stuff here into the Mystic Forge and hope your RNG is good. So first things first, come over to Miani and buy yourself 6 Philosopher's Stones at a time. You drop in there, so I always buy 60 Philosopher's Stones until I get really close on my Mystic Clovers, so that, because they come in stacks of 10, and that way it's even. It's 1 Spirit Shard per stack of 10, so, but it takes 6 of them when you drop them in here with the other components. Alright, so I'm at the Mystic Forge. I gotta throw in some stuffs because I gotta finish off my Mystic Clovers, so here's what you do. You throw it in and you hope that somehow you actually get something good, like Mystic Clover. Hey, there's 1 out of 7 that I still need. So it's completely luck-based. It's completely, you just keep trying until something good happens. Anywho, just keep making Mystic Clovers however you're going to obtain them. You know, keep getting your Mystic Clovers until you have 77. That is the lucky number, 77, so you can make your legendary. So I'm at the weaponsmithing station. There's several things I want to craft here. Crystalline ingot, I want to use fulgurites, crystalline ore, amalgamated gemstones, and glob of ectoplasm to make crystalline ingots. Crystalline ore you get from doing Dragon Stand, which is a Heart of Thorn zone. Fulgurites you make by combining together materials from the Heart of Thorn zones. So you just take bottle of airship oil, pile of auric dust, ley line sparks, and obsidian shards, and you just combine them together. And that's all it takes to do fulgurites. Amalgamated gemstones you can get by either dropping orbs together with some glob of ectoplasms into the Mystic Forge, or else do meta events in Heart of Thorn zones. Something we need to make is a gift of metal. So 250 platinum, dark steel, mithril, and orichalcum. Platinum is made by jewel crafters, by the way. So gift of metal is made. And now we need to make our other gifts. So we need 2 gifts of each one of these kinds. So 2 gifts of bones, 2 gifts of blood, claws, dust, fangs, scales, totems, and venom. And so now we have all these gifts, so many gifts going on in here. Whoops, I made one too many of Gifts of Dust, but I'll probably make another legendary someday, so oh well. We also want to take our ball of dark energy and mix it together with 75 stabilizing matrices so that we can have our cube of stabilized dark energy, because we will need that as well, to combine with all of our Gift of War and Gift of Battle and Gift of Glory. Alrighty, so of the stuff that we've got, something we need to do is go ahead and put in our gifts. Again, it takes 2 of each gift. So like Gift of Blood, you gotta have 100 of the T3 and 4 mats, 500 of the Tier 5 mats, and 200 of the T6 mats in order to make both of them. And that is true of every one of these types of gifts. So Gift of Venom, same thing. Gift of Totem, same thing. Anyway, so we're going to forge these into Gift of Condensed Magic. And then we're going to take our claws, scales, bones, and fangs and forge those into condensed might. Okay, so now that we have our 2 condensed magics, 2 condensed mights, 77 mystic clovers, and 250 mystic coins, we can forge that into a mystic tribute, and that part of the gifting is ready to go and done. Yes! Something else we need to throw in here is Gift of Glory, Gift of War, Gift of Battle, and Dark Stabilize, Cube of Dark, Stabilize Dark Energy. And that will give us Gift of the Mists. Alright, for the Gift of Astralaria, we need Gift of Metal, 100 Icy Runestones, Gift of the Cosmos, and Gift of the Mists.
Sweet, sweet.
And there we go, that gift is ready to go and all done. For our Bloodstone Shard, you just literally buy it from my uni for 200 Spirit Shards, which you should definitely have if you've been playing the game, like, at all. Alrighty, so now we're going to throw in Crystalline Ingots, and Gift of Maguma, Bloodstone Shard, and Gift of Insights, and Forge, and boom! Gift of Maguma Mastery. Alright, so now Mystic Tribute, Gift of Astralaria, Gift of Maguma Mastery, the Mechanism, and the Astralaria! Yes! I accept.